Peace, y'all. It's your boy Zulu King Street Fame 47, man. Y'all know what it is. We finna jump straight into this one today, man. We talking about King Yella. Check this out. For y'all don't know who King Yella is, a lot of cats don't know. A lot of cats, you know, he was a rapper coming out of Chicago. I've been following King Yella for a minute now. You know what I'm saying? I actually did a video on here not too long ago when King Yella first started blogging. But I was following him before that, you know what I'm saying? But when he first started blogging, I did a video. I think I did a video about him or something. But he commented on the video, you know what I'm saying? But I don't remember if the video was about him or directly about him or about Chicago or something. But he jumped in the video. I know his name's probably in the title. He jumped in the video and he commented on it, you know what I mean? Shout out to King Yella and all that, you know what I'm saying? But King Yella was one of the first people I ever seen out of Chicago. Excuse me. I'm still sick, y'all. I'm still coughing and shit, man. I mean, cough drops and all that. But he was one of the first people I seen out of Chicago that was pushing a peace treaty. I told you I got ties to Chicago. I know what I'm saying. I know a lot of people out there. I know a lot of different people out there, bro. Like I know like some Maywood Kings. You know what I'm saying? I know some Four Corner Hustlers. You know what I'm saying? I know some Maniacs. You know what I'm saying? Spanish Cobras. You know what I'm saying? Some GDs. You know, I know a lot of Latin Kings out there. You know what I'm saying? In Maywood and the West Side. I know a lot of people from Chicago. I told you I had ties to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the Maniacs, Twilight Zone, and all that. So I know a lot of people out there. But he was one of the first people I seen that was pushing a peace treaty, and he was doing a music video, and they shot it up, and he got shot and all that while he was trying to push the peace treaty. But he's still trying to push this peace treaty to this day. He's been one of the most consistent people I've seen from Chicago that's trying to like put a cease to the stuff going on in Chicago, the violence, the gun violence, and what have you. So, with that being said, 1090 Jake releases a video where he gets interrogated or something. You know what I mean? But it's voluntary information that he's giving them. If y'all never seen that video, King Yella gets pulled over. He's in a parking spot. It's a handicapped parking spot. Whoop-de-whoop, police talking to him, whatever. I had seen the video, and I remember the police searched him. He was like, oh, you grabbing my dick, you know, whatever. But Yella had a gun on him. So Yella go to jail for the gun. So King Yella's from Chicago. I'm going to break this down, you know what I'm saying? Y'all beat me up in the comments if you think King Yella's a rat, you know what I'm saying? Put a rat on the comment if you think he's a rat, you know what I'm saying? But, so they interrogating. So anyway, he goes to jail for this gun, right? Now, during the midst of this whole situation, he has a beef with Cardi B and Offset. You know what I'm saying? So I remember when he got out of jail, he did a song, and he was like, "They snitched on me." That was like the only time I heard him talk about that. Really, like he was like, "Yo, Cardi B and Offset told on me." So he's from Chicago, but he's living in Nevada. Excuse me. So when he gets arrested for this gun, Nevada police is asking him about Offset and Cardi B. So Yella's saying, and he got paperwork, he's saying, you know what I'm saying, that Offset and Cardi B put the police on him. This is why the police ran up on him in the first place, while he was in that parking spot. In a handicapped parking spot, they ran up on him because they said Yella was finna do something to him, basically. So Yella get caught with a pistol on him, you know, and now the police in Nevada is asking him questions about things in Chicago, which is weird. Like, why are you asking about what's going on in Chicago? You know what I'm saying? And about people from Chicago. He asked about 600 Breezy. The police asked him about 600 Breezy. They asked him like if he was a GD or if he was a GD or BD or whatever gang, you know what I'm saying? 600 Breezy is. And Yellow said, yeah, he's part of that gang. So everybody knows 600 Breezy is gang affiliated. Because that's all y'all talk about. And y'all music, and your videos, everybody knows that he's gang affiliated. So Yella says, yeah, he's part of that gang. But I ain't got no static with him. I ain't got no problem with him. They saying he's snitching because of that. Breezy saying he telling on me I'm not gang affiliated. I don't know what he talking about. But you just claiming all this gang stuff online your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like your whole career online is claiming gang time. So what Yella's saying is this is common knowledge. Everybody knows 600 Breezy's a gang member. So he's like, yeah, he a gang member, but I ain't got no beef with him. So people saying he's a snitch because of that. So if they would have asked him, is Snoop Dogg a Crip? And he would have been like, yeah, Snoop Dogg's a Crip. Everybody know that. Will he be a snitch for saying Snoop Dogg's a Crip? When Snoop Dogg is always saying Crip, he's a Crip. He's been claiming Crip from day one. So it's kind of common knowledge. You know what I mean? So he really in reality don't have to answer no questions. You know what I'm saying? Told him, my lawyer, what's up? What you charging me with? Let's go, run it. Take me to my bunk. I'm bonding out in the morning. However it go, he ain't got to talk. But he talking with him, though. You know what I'm saying? But he's not giving up no information that you get arrested for. You know what I'm saying? He just gets common. This is questions the police know the answer to because the police got sent to him. Why? Because all of a sudden Cardi B, it's like, yo, we got an issue with this dude, this and that. And they was coming to Nevada to put the police on him. You know what I'm saying? The Migos is the police, man. I don't care what y'all say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of y'all love the Migos and all that. These rappers be telling, bro. Y'all remember when they was beefing with Busy Bone? Busy Bone pull out that Elmer Fudd gun that he had. That hear ye. Where the hell he got that gun from? Man, that was the most embarrassing shit that ever. You embarrassed everybody from Cleveland, bro, with that old ass, dusty ass gun. Anyway, the gun was like 7 feet long. He pulled it out, he pointed it at the camera because he was beefing with the Migos, and they kicked in the door on his ass while he was on live. You know what I'm saying? Migos police. Whatever. So, I don't think he's a snitch because he said that about 600 Breezy. So that's one. Now, I had a situation like that happen to me that I said, do with the police. The only difference is the police didn't know if I was in the gang or not. See what I'm saying? So the police, this is everything I talk about on here, by the way, is a past life that I used to live, like with statute of limitations and all that. Or I did time for this already, or my homies is dead. You know what I mean? These are just stories I'm telling you of a past life that, you know what I'm saying? So I was giving work to somebody, and he was a young cat around the way, upcoming. You know what I mean? He was a Crip. I end up in jail. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, I get out, whatever. Anyway, homie owe me money. You feel me? Homie owe me money. And where I was at, everybody was a Latin king. You know what I'm saying? So we had gang unit on our ass. You know what I mean? We had a cop on the east side of Orlando. If you from the east side of Orlando, you know Officer Lopez. He was from Chicago and he was a folk. He had a pitchfork tatted on his arm. He used to drive by throwing up pitchforks at us. Because our neighborhood was all Latin kings. You know what I mean? And he was a gang unit. So, if you know about Officer Lopez and you from the east side, let me know in the comments. But he was a gang member. And he was a cop. You know what I'm saying? So, the cops was trying to find out if I was who I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was a Latin king, what position was I and everything. Because they had people telling on me and informing and all kind of shit. So they was like, the kid that owed me money, he was a little Crip dude. He went, I think he was a kitchen Crip or something like that. He went and he told the police because he had owed me some money. And he knew I was coming for my money and all that. So he went and told the police information about me that I was a Latin king. Which this is none of this is true. So he tells them that I'm a Latin king and that I was a high-ranking member of the Latin Kings and that I ran a strict program. I ran a strict uh, uniform. You know what I'm saying? I ran a tight outfit. I would not let nobody salute me in public. I would not let nobody salute me or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And cause I didn't want to give away my position and all this type of things. So he told the police this information, but the police don't know if I'm a Latin King or not. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not no Latin King. I'm like, nah, I ain't no Latin King. I ain't no Latin King, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no Latin King. How you gonna tell me I'm a Latin King, bro? Go ask the Latin Kings if I'm a Latin King. And the Latin Kings is telling you I'm not a Latin King, but you telling me I'm a high rank. I just don't let them salute me. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that was some police shit because the police don't know who I am. But in the 600 Breezy case, everybody knows what you is and what you represent. So I don't think that's snitching. Now, as far as him saying all the other stuff like giving up, he ain't really give up nothing that they ain't already know. You know what I'm saying? They asked the Migos, Offset if he's a GD, and he said, yeah, he's a GD. This is all stuff that they know already. So they asking you questions that they know the answers to. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to speak, though. He could just be like, man, listen, bro, what's going on, man? What's up? What you charging me with? How you stop me? How you stop me for a tail light or, for parking in the wrong place? You know what I'm saying? You ain't give me no ticket. You immediately want to search my car. You want to do this. So you already know somebody put the police on him. He says he got the paperwork on it. So, he might release that, I guess. I don't know. But allegedly, he got the paperwork on that. Things like that happen to me a lot. Where people are scared of you, they'll put the police on you. I done been outside standing there doing nothing. The police come deep. Hey, man, we got a phone call about you. I ain't even doing nothing. What you mean you got a phone call about me? Oh, no, you got something on you. Because people know I had a reputation. You know what I mean? Yeah, for keeping it on me and all that. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna go like you think it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So they will see me and call the police on me. You feel me? So that's kind of what happened with him. They ran up on him. So and they just asked him, Offset, is he a GD? Is it 600 Breezy this? Is that? And they asking, all these questions. And he answered them. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't have to answer them. So now he's labeled a snitch. But nobody's went to jail. Nobody's been convicted. Nobody's been arrested. He hasn't took the stand. He hasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing came about this. It was just him went to jail for the gun. I think he did like 4 or 5 years for the gun or whatever. He went to the feds. The feds picked it up. You know what I mean? Now, this is what King Yella needs to watch out for. This is not the first time he said that Nevada been asking about what's going on in Chicago. Remember I did a video the other day and I said, Yella been telling y'all, watch out what y'all saying. And it goes for him too, because the feds, you caught a federal gun case in Nevada. Both times the Nevada police is trying to get intel of what's going on in Chicago. Why? Who they getting that intel for? You understand what I'm saying? So the feds is watching y'all boys. You know what I mean? The feds is watching y'all boys, and they building a case. They're watching everybody on this moment. You know what I mean? They're watching everybody, but they specifically watching y'all. And when you got people like Offset and Cardi B and all them putting the police on you, they're really gonna watch more, because you're not the only person. Yella's not the only person they put the police on. You know what I'm saying? They put the police on Busy Bone too. You know what I mean? So, do you think King Yella ratted? Because, like I said, if they asked him, is Snoop Dogg a Crip? Let me ask you this. You know the rapper The Game? Yeah, is he a blood? Yeah, he a blood. Am I a snitch? Because I say that? Everybody knows he's a blood. He got a song called One Blood with Junior Reed on the remix. It's Junior Reed's song, but it's Game's remix. So, it's just common knowledge, and everybody knows they following that Chicago way, so they know who everybody is, and they know what gang these people are part of. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know about Offset, where he from, Atlanta or wherever he from. I don't know where he from, but he's a GD as well. You know what I'm saying? So everybody knows this. So he just answered, yeah, 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 and it got released. Now they saying he's a rat. 10 J says he's a rat. Do you think he's a rat for that? Cardi, Offset, 600 Breezy. None of them is in jail. None of them been arrested. None of them been anything because of what King Yella said. None of them been arrested for that. Police got me arrested one time, right? I should have looked at my paperwork before. I think I still got this case. It's very old, but I think I still got the paperwork on this case. Something happened. I was charged with a PBL. A PBL in Florida is punishable by life. So I had a robbery with a firearm, but in the reports, they charged me as my charge of robbery with a firearm, a robbery with a deadly weapon, and then it says on my paperwork that I robbed him with a knife. So the statement says a knife, the charge said a firearm weapon, you know what I mean? So in that case, they said I was an elite gang figurehead that exercised territorial dominion over his geographical area. Is what my paperwork said. This is what the victim stated. Mind you, who the hell talks like that? The victim told the police that I was an elite gang figurehead who exercises territorial dominion over his geographical area. The police wrote that. Ain't no victim say that. The police wrote that because they've been trying to get my ass and they can't. You know what I'm saying? No homo. What y'all young boys say now? Pause. I don't be saying that shit. I'm too old to be saying pause. That's how I know all of y'all little dudes be gay. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing that comes to your head. I don't even be thinking like that. Hey, listen. But check it out. So, who talks like that? You know what I'm saying? Nobody talks like that. You know what I mean? So, I'm like, all right, the police is trying to spice things up over here in my report. So, they take me to jail. Not then, the night of that incident, I got caught later. You know what I'm saying? On a warrant. So, they take me to booking. Not booking, the headquarters in downtown Orlando, if you know the FDLE building in downtown. They take me there. So they show me, like, they put me in a room, like the first 48, you know what I mean? They put me in a room like that. Somebody go look it up, you know what I'm saying? So somebody, y'all police ass bloggers that be going to find people's videos and paperwork and that y'all go deep into the trenches of the police vaults, go find my shit with your police ass and put it up, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm sitting there and I put my head down, you know what I mean? Well, I'm not like this because I'm cuffed up, you know what I mean? But I put my head down on the table and I'm laying down. So they come in, they got a line up. So they put the paper up, and there's some people there, but it's 4 people that they got. It's 3 people because they have my picture. So they have my boy Folta, rest in peace to my homie. Everybody in this story's dead except me. So they had my boy Folta, rest in peace to my dog. They had Abby, rest in peace to my homegirl. And they had a homegirl, Jessica, rest in peace to Jessica. Right? They had them like they mugshot type shit, you know what I mean? You know, they come with little pictures and they circle the person, they had them circled and shit like that. So I look up. So I'm looking at the thing, they're like, what's this? They're like, you know this person? I don't know none of them. You don't know none of them? He was with you that night. I was like, he was with me? So they say my boy Folta was with me. I'm like, he was with me? When? He was with you that night? He was with me that night? Okay. I don't know him, bro. I don't know none of them. I don't know neither one of them girls, and I don't know him. Oh, okay. That's what you want to play it? Boom. Take me to jail, bro. They take me to jail. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to talk to them no more, no less. You know what I'm saying? I don't know them. That's it. I don't have to talk. See, what Yella made the mistake. He probably, sometimes people be drunk. I just keep talking shit to the police. Yeah, he was. So what? I don't know him. Yeah, I ain't got beef with him. Yeah, so what? Yeah, he whatever. You said too much. So people saying that he's a snitch because of that, but nobody got arrested because of that. But when they questioned me, that's how I said I don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him. I don't know nothing. And then they said he was with me. This is where they messed up at. The victims, everybody saying you came back with him, and this and this and that. I said, that's what they telling you? I said, bro, take me to jail, bro. Let's go. Because I knew something they didn't. They said my boy Fuerta was with me. They said it was a short, stocky Hispanic with you. This is him. They picked him out. He was with you. So they still trying to, but I'm like, yo, take me to jail type shit. You know what I mean? Listen, my boy Fuerta had the best alibi. He had the best alibi. So since this is what they thinking, I don't want to take him away from that. You know what I mean? Because you just lost this whole case because you talk too much. Sometimes the police talk too much. You know what I mean? Sometimes the police talk too much. So the police was like, yeah, he was with you. Whoop-de-whoop. They picked it out there, and they showed me where the people said that in the statements. Show Hispanic, stocky male, blah, blah, blah. My boy Fuerta had the best alibi. And my whole case, you know what I'm saying? That shit got dropped to a battery. And I pled out because I was already on probation for something else. You feel me? And they was like, we'll give you 6 months probation running concurrent with whatever the hell. I was like, whatever, man. I was tired of going to court. I went from a life sentence, punishable by life. You know what I'm saying? I went from, they said I rubbed a knife across his torso and all this shit. So, punishable by life to a battery misdemeanor. I played out. I was like, all right, whatever. 6 months probation, let's go. I'm tired of coming to court. You know what I'm saying? You got to be going to court, come back, go to court. Man, I'm tired of that shit. 6 months probation, let's go. I'm already on probation. You know what I'm saying? Running concurrent. Oh, well. But listen, that whole case could have got thrown out. I just got tired of going to court. How the case could have got thrown out? Because they said my boy Fuerta was with me. And guess what? He had an ankle monitor on. He got the best witness of all. He got the best alibi. He was with me. Your victim said that. The police is saying that. Check his ankle monitor. I guarantee you it says he wasn't. Your whole case shot out now. You feel me? So they play with me because they just wanted to catch me with anything. They were trying to stick me with anything. So, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's best for you to just shut up and not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Even though I pled out to, I just didn't want to come back to court again because they was going to give me another court date and then come back and excuse me, I've had them, my own PD one time. I had a PD tell me, come back to court tomorrow. Because I didn't want to take their plea. I was like, nah, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking, all right, you got to come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. I'm in the elevator and the state attorney is in the elevator. She's like, ain't you so-and-so? I'm like, yeah. She's like, I threw your case out yesterday. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, I dropped your charges yesterday. I said, the PD told me I got to come back today. She's like, I don't know why, because I threw that shit out yesterday. Hold on, I'm going to give you the paperwork. Come upstairs. When upstairs, give me the paperwork. She been dropped my charge yesterday, but the PD was tight because I wouldn't take the plea. So they play stupid games with you. So I'll just take that probation, but I could have spanked that all the way. I went from a punishable by life to down to a misdemeanor. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be quiet sometimes. And sometimes cats that have been in jail a lot start talking, you know what I'm saying? And I know my rights, and they're just talking shit. And you know what I'm saying? And somebody might say that you snitching because you saying common knowledge of what's already going on, that the police know, that you know they know. I know you know the answer to that question. Why you asking me that? You ain't even from Chicago. You ain't even the police from Chicago. So why you asking me that? That means that somebody's telling you what's going on, and now you got me arrested, and now you want to try to ask me these silly ass questions that you already know the answers to. So he went along with it, and they saying he's a rat now. Now, nobody went to jail, so who he ratted on? If nobody went to jail and got arrested, who he ratted on? Do I think that he kept talking too much? I think he kept talking too much, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap. I think he kept talking too much, saying too much in the heat of the moment or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But it was not information that they did not already know, and it was not information that anybody got arrested for. They knew the answer to the question. They was asking him the questions they already had the answers for. You know what I'm saying? And he was just talking with them. You know what I'm saying? But when you get arrested, you ain't got to say nothing, man. Take me to my bed, man. Take me to my bunk. Give me a blanket. You know what I'm saying? And you talk to the judge. You talk to you talk to your lawyer. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And you deal with the judge. You know what I mean? On that note, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, sometimes cats get caught up. You know what I'm saying? Talking. Get caught up. You know what I'm saying? You say too much. Sometimes the police might say too much, like I said. Sometimes the police might say something, you be like, ooh, he messed up, boy. I'm finna beat this charge. You know what I mean? So it's all about keeping your mouth shut in the streets. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna find nobody with my name on their paperwork. You ain't gonna find nobody that ever said they're in jail because of me. None of that. You know what I'm saying? None of that. No matter what, anything I could have told the police, I could have been wasted drunk one day and said some shit I don't even remember. Doesn't matter because nobody's in jail because of me. No paperwork is because of me. Nobody could ever say they got a day in jail, a minute in jail because of me. And my name is on any paperwork or a statement other than my own statements, like in my cases. You know what I mean? So sometimes you got to be careful, even though you're not incriminating nobody and nothing like that. Be careful what you say, you know what I'm saying? So the best, just don't even talk to the police. Take me to my bunk, you heard? But beat me up in the comments if you think King Yella snitch. You know what I'm saying? If you think he's a snitch, put a big old fat rat on there. Let me know and tell me why you think he's a snitch. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Zulu King Street Fame 407. Y'all know what it is, man. We all gas, no brakes. If you ain't gonna be good, be safe. You heard? Boom, 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 boom.